So in today's video, I'm going to talk about safety equipment, safety tips, and equipment. When you're in a chemistry class, or what do you call it in those days? I'm not sure. So let's start with safety equipment. So number one is eye wash. Use if a chemical spills or splashes into the eye, immediately rinse your eye after a minimum of 15 minutes. So once you use the eye wash, you want to rinse your eyes for 15 minutes. It's a minimum. Yeah, you can do more if you still feel like it's in there, you know. And next is the number two, thermal tones or mitts. I think it's thermal tones. Use these to handle hot equipment such as beakers and flasks. We'll talk about them later in the equipment section. Hot glass looks the same as cool glass, so you always want to be careful. You might want to organize your stuff for like hot stuff there and cool stuff there. Like in the hot stuff, you can, like have sections like chemicals, what kind of chemicals you're gonna use and all that. So you just want to be organized. Number three, a fire extinguisher. For sure, we all know what this means. You just put out electrical, chemical, or gas fire. Remember this acronym? PASS, which means pull, aim, and squeeze. Pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. And number four is fire blanket. Wrap the blanket on a person, then tell them to stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll is when you're on fire and all that. So there's, the fire blankets are usually white, I think. They might be in different color. It varies from product to product. And so it's a very important thing to drop, and roll. If you don't, it's still, it doesn't, the fire blanket doesn't help. It might help depending on, and not depending, it's just sometimes it might put it out, but mostly it won't. So you're gonna like burn to death if you don't like stop, drop, and roll though. That's very important. Number five is safety shower. It's something like eye wash, for rinsing your eye. But instead, if it's directly spilled on your clothes or skin, you have to rinse it for a minimum of 15 minutes. So, same thing as you're rinsing your eye, but instead you're in the shower just rinsing it. I know it's a lot of water, but it's how you get clean and get rid of the chemicals. Sometimes you can't, and you have to go to the doctor. I don't know. Maybe you have to go to the doctor. I'm not sure. I've never been in one of those accidents. Hopefully I will never be. And so that's it for safety equipment. Now we're gonna do safety tips. Number one, never leave heat sources alone. Okay, you always have to be just beside them. So number two, never heat something in a container. Okay, if it's a glass container, even worse. The glass is gonna explode. Well, at least I think so. There's a myth about it. Don't taste or smell chemicals directly. So taste, you should never taste. Okay. Never. It can be toxic. And smell chemicals directly, then you sometimes you do have to smell. So instead of just putting your face into the bottle, you wanna wave you wanna do this wave moment, you wave the. So here's the smell, and then you want to use your hand to wave it to your nose, so you smell it in a bit. Not you just put your head in and you're just smelling it. No, you're not supposed to. No, it's a dumb idea. Okay, don't do that. No, you don't want to do that. Okay. Next is number four, never use unlabeled chemicals. So unlabeled chemicals, you don't know what chemical is it. It might be explosive, toxic, or unsafe, okay? So number five, be sure that cords are not frayed or damaged. Keep neat, okay? So frayed, damage, almost the same thing, just make sure that you keep them neat, okay? They're brand new. You don't need it brand new, but like not too old, like as it hasn't been used in like, I don't know, 2 years or 1 year. Okay. Equipment number 1. So that's it for our safety tips. I have a lot of equipment, as you can see. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. And this is, by the way, my second try. That's why I already have the thingy already done. So, number 1, the beaker. A glass cup with a spout on top, lined to indicate the capacity, and is mostly in millimeters. Sorry about that. Period. Just ignore that. Sorry, just ignore that. Used when only estimating or approximate amounts. Spell amounts wrong. I'm so sorry. Amount. So you don't want to use it for exact amounts. 5 millimeters, it's around, it's not really 5 millimeters, it's like, I don't know, 4 or something like that. It's only for estimating an approximate amount, okay? Number 2, a Unlaber flask. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's a Unlaber flask. Looks like a beaker, but narrower on the top. This makes my spelling though. This makes it easier to put on a stopper. This is used for approximate amounts. So stopper you'll learn later. Number 3, volumetric flask, used for very specific amounts. Okay, it's like I'm not gonna write the description because you can like describe it. It's very narrow and it has a circular like bottom. Number 4, stoppers. A rubber top. Sorry. Just ignore the S that fits. No, I'm gonna fix it. A rubber stoppers. A rubber top that fits into test tubes and flasks. You'll learn test tubes later. They're closed at the top and have small holes that allow them to be filtered into another piece of equipment. So it's like a mini filter as well as a stopper, like stuff from leaking and all that. Test tubes. Test tubes is a glass. Oh my gosh. Glass tube that's rounded at. I swear, there weren't this much mistakes when I did it the first time. At the end. Number 6. Okay, so test tubes. I have the diagrams right here. It's like it can be longer than this. It's like you see it's rounded at the end right here. So next is test tube brush. It's really simple. It's just used to clean a test tube. Number 7, a funnel. Funnels are cones. I forgot the cones shaped objects with a stem. So that's a little cone on the top, and then I'm pretty sure you use this for baking. It just gets rid of the mess. Okay. So number 8, filter paper, used to separate liquids from solids. Must be probably fit into a funnel, like right here or right there. I'm not sure. So just like a little paper sheet, Graduated cylinder, used to measure solutions. Actually, no, measure and is fairly accurate to the 0.1 place. Okay, it's very accurate. Okay, it's like 0.1 space. So if you need like for example, you need 2.1 gram or milliliter of of mercury. Okay, you want to use the graduated cylinder. If it's into the, we're gonna talk about later. We'll talk about that other equipment that can run up to the, I think it's the hundredths place, or this is the tenth place and this is hundredths, I think, or I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. But okay, used to measure and is fairly accurate to the 0.1 place. When measuring a liquid or solution, be sure to read the bottom of the menicus, the curved surface of the liquid. So I have a picture right here. So this is a test tube, right? Okay, and you want to read the menicus right here. Okay, this is the menicus, and you want to read the lower part. Only if you're like in a, yeah, you want to read the lower part. Number 10. Oh, we're going very quickly. It's been 10 minutes. Pipette. I'm not sure what it is. Long, thin tubes with a suction attached. This allows you to draw up the correct amount of liquid. So it's just like a little. You can search it online on Google, so you can get the diagram and picture. So next is a Bertie and stand. So the Bertie is it's like a thing. It's for measuring as well. And the stand is just a stand. Like a Bertie is used for precise calculations to the 0.01 place. So it's very accurate. And number 12, a Bunsen burner, used for heating up things. It's like a candle. And don't judge me. It's like a volcano. It's like a volcano erupting. Anyways, it's used for heating up things. Number 13, ring stand. It's like used to hold equipment. You know, used to hold stuff for measuring and all. And it looks like this, kind of like a stand, but it's like it has a ring instead. So number 14, hot plate, for heating up things. And unlike a Bunsen burner, it doesn't have an open fire. Okay. Number 15, electronic balance, used to measure the mass of a. I keep on making mistakes for some reason. Measure the mass of a substance. Just put the substance into the balance. Always in a container or weighing paper. That's important. I keep on making mistakes. I'm so sorry. Where did you put the thingy right here, right? Don't judge me if I'm wrong. Double pan balance, used to compare the weight of two substances. You must know the first object's mass. So it's like, have you seen those like ones that you like? There's this thingy and they're like, bang, bang, and there's another where you put it. But instead, it has like this thingy where you can drag, thingy like a metal thing. It weighs stuff. Okay, I'm not good at a jar. Number 17, weighing boat or weighing paper. Used to hold the substance to be massed. Always put the boat, then the substance in. Subtract the mass of the boat, lose the mass you are given, or the total mass. So hopefully that doesn't like. Keep on making mistakes. Ew. Okay, number 18, scoop. Scooplas. God. Okay, I'm not gonna pronounce it. And spatulas. I am so bad. Sorry. So here's the diagram. Like it's kind of like the one you used to cook with, I'm pretty sure. And then there's the scooplas, or small plastic or metal tools used to help transfer solid substances from one container to another. Next is 19, a mortar and pestle, used to grind larger pieces into powder. The mortar is the bowl, and the pestle is the grinding thing. You can go online and search the diagram. I'm not really good at jar, so you wouldn't know what it looks like. Number 20, a thermometer. I can't even pronounce a simple thing. Whatever, it's used for measuring. Okay, I actually swear, I never had this much mistakes. Used for measuring temperature in Celsius, okay? And that's basically it for all the equipment you need, okay? If I were to write this, because this is my second attempt recording, it was successful, it would be 1 hour, you know? So I just want to thank you all for watching and sticking around, because I think most of my viewers don't really like stick around. They just like leave and instantly and all that. So before I say something, you might want to copy it down. So I'm gonna do this. So you're gonna pause the video. I'm gonna go here again. Okay, go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here again. And hopefully you copied everything down. If you missed anything or the pictures, you can see the pictures right now, so you might want to copy it down. I'm gonna just get rid of the white stuff. There you go. Hopefully you understand everything. If you don't, it's okay. You can go to my Discord. I've almost said this in. I've said this in like 4 or 3 videos. I'm not sure. Also, I have my own t-shirts. If you want to buy them, it's just classic. I don't force you to, and I just did it for fun. I think it would be really cool. So there's my logo on the front, and then at the back, I have 2. So one is a fundraiser, and another one's going to me, the money. The fundraiser one has a compass. That's a clock. The other one has some math on it, a math on the back, blah blah blah. Really cool. And it comes in all different sizes, from extra small to extra large, I'm pretty sure. And it comes in also many different colors, It'll be the 3rd link in the description. The first link is the Hangout one. Second link is the Hangout Discord server. Second one is the Hangout, and then the homework group thing, homework help. I'll name them so you can view them. If you don't have a Discord account, it's okay. You can create one. You have to first ask your parents. If your parents allow you and you don't know, I can always help you. Contact me in the comments or something, or the discussion. Or you can email me. I can always help you with it. And, set up an account with you, and then you can join. And I just want to thank so much for 20 subs. 20, it's like, not a lot, but compared to other YouTubers, because they have like 1 million, 10 million, they have a lot. Okay, and meanwhile here I'm just like, I have only 20. That's sad because I'm only a small account creator. So, but for 20 subscribers, I'm gonna add a new section. Okay. So that section, I know my thing says I'm gonna make the room better at math, but I'm gonna change it to almost everything. Okay. So I don't do social studies and history because I hate it. Okay. I don't want it to do it. I don't want to become an archaeologist one day. I want to become a physicist. Okay. I'm pretty sure you don't need history for that. I'm gonna show it later. But if I do need history, I will create a history section. But as you can see in my channel right now, if you're following me, my channel is a bit technically, you have chemistry and nerds, and there's physics and math, and you're oh, it's so complicated. I want to do more basic for those who want to learn at steady pace, because I'm doing this for more high school stuff or university stuff. I'm not sure. So I wanted to do a little small section on literacy, because it's basic. It's not really that hard. They have verbs and all that. So I'm gonna do it one day. So sorry for the cut. I had to go somewhere. So also, I think I was saying about verbs and the English. I'm having new sections English, literacy, and all that. So I will be adding it. That's 100% sure. I may post tomorrow or next week. I'm not sure, but it will happen. But I'm not just gonna post on like literacy. I'm gonna put on like still chemistry and physics and math. I'll try to, you know, just one by one each one, so you know it's balanced. And I also wanted to say that what was I supposed to say? I forgot what was like my mind. I think I already said thank you for like the 20 subscribers, and I'll be doing the thingy, this one, and there's adjectives and adverbs and all that. I will try my best to, you know, continue, because I don't have all day on computer, okay? Because I don't have that much time. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you do, I'm not gonna beg you to, but it's always free. Press the little red subscribe button right here. It's like this. It has a subscribe. Spelled wrong. It's like that, and then you can also press beside it when you press the subscribe button. There's a little bell. You can also press it for you get notified when I post new stuff. And then there's also a like button. I'm pretty sure you all know what that means. You can do it if you want. You can press it. It's always free. You can always change your mind later. And I'm Dream. Bye bye.